Let's talk about horror book recommendations. Horror as a genre has quite a wide range of experiences, such as paranormal, supernatural, thrilling psychological spiral into insanity, aka paranoia, and so on. The books that I will be mentioning here will be in the order of recently read to the books I have read mostly about a year ago. Alright, the first book that I will be mentioning here is actually by an author whose work I recently discovered and confidently say that he has become one of my auto-read authors of all time. So the book I'm talking about is Ash Wednesday by Matt Hart. A family moves into this vast estate that the protagonist inherited from his late grandfather, only to find out that this land has a history, and it is dark, uninviting, and creepy. Another book that I read from the same author is Tender Eyes. A food critic travels to a town where the famous place serves unforgettable meals. However, hiding in plain sight is something far more sinister. So Matt has got new book releases, horror novels coming out this October 31st, so be sure to check them out. Next that I want to talk about is a spooky middle grade novel, City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab. Who died for a few moments has now the ability to lift the veil that separates the living from the dead. With her paranormal investigator parents, a grumpy yet adorable cat, and a corporeally challenged boy as her best friend, she travels to some of the most haunted places in the world. Honestly, I love all three books in the series. The first book is City of Ghosts, is Tunnel of Bones. And the third book is Bridge of Souls. The third book which I want to recommend, I haven't seen many talk about this book before, but it's one of my favorite. The Restorer by Amanda Stevens. First in the Graveyard Queen series, a cemetery restorer with a power to see ghosts finds herself tangled up in the life of a haunted police detective. Up next is The Shining by Stephen King. A caretaker with a chance of fresh start with his family takes up a job in an off-season hotel. However, a paranoia creeps in, and what follows is a gradual descent into insanity and madness. Another book that I want to recommend is Vacancy by K.R. Alexander. A spooky hotel where no guests check in, a new girl along with her classmate takes part in a tradition where they have to spend one night in this haunted hotel and come out of it alive. So these are my horror recommendations. Let me know if you need part 2 of this. I can make another video mentioning other favorites of mine. Let me know which ones are you planning to read for this Halloween. Before I end this video, I want to mention the book that I'm currently reading, which is 1689 by Amy Cross. It's a historical horror book and I'm really loving it so far.